Hi everyone, it's Jade here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to day 3 of our colour along. So for today's picture, I thought we would do this little beach picture with the umbrella. So I'll go ahead and zoom you in and we'll get started. Okay, so first going in with turmeric yellow, I'm going to make a start on the sand. So I'm going to use a base coat with this colour, so just light pressure and go ahead and add this colour into our little sandy areas. I find this is quite a nice colour to start with for your sand. Then taking camel brown, I'm going to start to add some shade into our little sand areas. So I'm going to use this where she's added in these lines here. So just normal pressure over these lines. And then I'm just going to lift the pressure off so that we can blend that out a little bit easier. So just go round it with lighter pressure. Do the same here. And then I'm going to add some in here too. So again, I'll go over the lines with normal pressure. And again, lift the pressure off to blend this out around the lines. And then using light pressure, I'm going to add a little bit of a shadow just around the bottom edge. And we'll use light pressure and add some shadow in here too. Then going back in with turmeric yellow, I'm going to go over everywhere we've just added in this camel brown, and I'll just use normal pressure just to darken it up a bit more. Do the same over here. Next, going in with lemon yellow, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of a brighter yellow tone into some of this sand. So I'm just going to take it over where we left the lighter pressure. And it should just brighten up our sand area a little bit more. Next, going in with turmeric yellow, I'm just going to use really light pressure and just work on this blend line here so that it's not as harsh. I'll do the same over here as well. Next, taking periwinkle blue, I'm going to use this as the background. So we're going to do a light blue sky this time. So what I'm going to do is add this colour into the background first, just using light pressure. So I'll just take it over everywhere and fill in the background. Then taking UBE purple, we're going to add some shade into our sky areas. So I'm going to do some just underneath the umbrella. So just use normal pressure right in between these little bits here to darken this up. And then what I'm going to do is lift the pressure off so that the colour gets lighter as it comes down into the blue. And we'll be able to blend this out a lot easier. And then I'm going to add a little bit of this down here, just using light pressure, and a little bit in this corner here too, using light pressure. And then still using light pressure, I'm going to add some in around these flowers. And we'll use some over here as well, so just light pressure again down here, add a little bit of this UBE in to here. Then going back in with Periwinkle Blue, I'm going to go ahead and go over this and start to darken it up and blend everything together. So I'll just use normal pressure this time, take it over the UBE purple. Okay, so next going in with fuchsia, I want to use this as the darkest pink colour. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in these little tassels at the bottom. So I'll just use normal pressure and fill these in so that they're nice and dark pink. And we'll use this to fill in the top piece as well, and I'm going to use this for the bigger sections, so I'll go ahead and add this in here. So I'm just using normal pressure at the top, and then what I'm going to do is lift the pressure off as you come down the bottom. So I'll just use light pressure at the bottom and then make it darker as you come up towards the top so that we get a nice blend there. So just a bit more pressure here, and then start to lift off so that it blends out nicely. So we'll do the same for this one, so lighter pressure at the bottom, and then we'll darken up the top using more pressure. And then again, we'll lift the pressure off as we come down. And we'll do this one. I think we'll just fill this one in completely because it's quite small. Then going in with our white pencil, I'm going to go ahead and blend this together. So just use normal pressure and take it over our blend so that it blends out nicely. Do the same over here. Next, taking watermelon pink, going to do the same for a couple more of these stripes. So this one down here, I'm just going to fill in again because it's quite small at the bottom. And then for this one here, we'll get lighter pressure at the bottom, and then we'll use more pressure at the top, the same as what we did with the fuchsia. So go ahead and darken up the top section, and then again lift the pressure off as you come down. So we'll do the same for this section, so lighter pressure at the bottom and then more pressure at the top. And we'll do this one here. And then these two lines here, I'm going to fill in completely. So then going back in with our white pencil, I'm going to do the same again and blend the lighter pressure into the more harder pressure that we did. And then going back in with fuchsia, I'm going to do this last one in fuchsia so that we haven't got any of the same colours like touching. So go ahead and darken up the top again and lift the pressure as you come towards the bottom. And then back in with our white pencil, just blend this little one together. Next, going in with ocean blue so that we've got some of the colours that we used in our other pictures. I'm going to use this to go around the edges, and I'll do the same as what I did for the little turtle. So I'll just use normal pressure at the bottom and then lift the pressure as you come up towards the outer edge. Then going back in with camel brown, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the centre of these flowers, so it's a nice light brown colour. Then taking lemon yellow, I'm going to fill in these tiny little pieces around the centre of the flower. So I'll just use normal pressure, fill these in. Then taking peony pink, I'm going to go ahead and do a base coat on these petals so that they're a nice light pink colour. So I'll just use light pressure and fill these in. And then going back in with fuchsia, what I want to do is go around the edges of the petals so that that's a little bit darker. So I'm just going to use normal pressure and go right around the edge of the petal. And these ones here where you haven't got the top piece, just do the sides so that the sides are a little bit darker. We'll do the same for these ones as well, so we'll just go round the outside lines. And then going back in with Peony Pink, I'm going to use normal pressure this time and go ahead and fill in the center of the flower so that it's lighter in the middle. So next, taking dark chocolate brown, I just want to go ahead and add some little dots into the sand just to give it a little bit more texture. So I'll just randomly place some little dots in here. We'll add some down here. And a few up here too. Just to give it a bit of texture. And then going in with a white gel pen, I'm going to add in some little dots into the sky just to break up the blue a little bit. Then taking watermelon pink, I'm going to do a light base coat on the stem of the umbrella. And then I'm going to use fuchsia to add some shade. So I'm going to darken it up at the top and then lift the pressure off as you come about halfway down. And then go back in with watermelon and fill in the rest of the stick. Okay guys, so that is day 3 completed, and this is how our page is looking so far. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.